And I just realized I was working with a fado singer recently. You know what fado is?
Was this on Vinagre?
Yeah. It's this really emotional Portuguese singer. Fado means fate, and it's all about how fate will govern your life, and it's these elaborate, heartfelt songs that the fado singers play, and it's very dramatic and everything. And I realized my accompanist thought this song was Russian, but I realized it actually has more to do with the structure of a fado song than anything else, because I listened to Anna, and she did a song that was very, very similar, and I said, that's what I must have been thinking when I made this one up. And it's very much about fate. Horrible things happen to people who may or may not be good people. Subsequently, even more horrible things happen, done by people for pragmatic reasons. But if you happen to laugh at any point during the song, don't think any less of yourself. You know, sometimes you can't win for trying. Couldn't find a fish, and fish were flying, and all the nets and cables, they just get knotted, and the engine runs like the diesel's clotted. Nothing goes like you think it oughta. You just get bag on bag of water till you think you'd have died and got up to heaven. If you just get a job down to 7-Eleven. You know, it was wind and rain, freezing up hard. We had 3 sea robins and a 7-inch cod. We were taking on water and losing the rudder. Dinged up rock made the whole boat shudder. We were halfway done, hauling it back when a cable let go with a thunderous crack. Took out the cook as he stood at the rail, trying to scramble his eggs, dead as a nail. Well, we all stood around with our thumb in our butt. Had to do something, but we didn't know what. And though we was looking kind of under the weather, there was some of us thought, never looked better. Well, we had to organize the bay. Out yesterday, he was a real good hand, and we sure would miss him. We iced him down and kept on fishing. Well, if you were to say we were cold, I'd agree, but no colder than him, we were by God to thee. Quiet and peaceful under the decking. He couldn't say too much about it, I reckon. While he was chilling and lying down there, we all took a vote. You know, he should make his whole share. Everyone thought that was a pretty good deal, seeing as how we had to cook our own meal. Well, we had fuel and ice to pay. We just steamed out yesterday. He was a real good hand, and we all kind of missed him, but we iced him down and kept on fishing. You know, it took us a while to finish that trip. Back at the dock, you know, they give us some lip, and all the coasties came down to see what it was about, and no one would help us at lumping them out. Said that we had no respect for the dead. Well, they should have been glad we didn't gut them and head them. We went to go fishing again, don't you know? Well, we couldn't get anyone willing to go. Well, we had fuel and ice to pay. We just steamed out yesterday. He was a real good hand, and we sure would miss him, but we iced him down and just kept on fishing, because when you got fuel and ice to pay, you just got out the other day, you might feel bad and you might miss him, but when you're into fish, you gotta keep on fishing.